Naveen sir, welcome to the podcast series of CNC 24. And I would like to take a moment here and would love to thank you for your time. And sir, it's our pleasure and we are very grateful to host a personality, a self-made entrepreneur who's leading one of India's top real estate companies. It's truly a learning experience, sir, for us and for our audience as well. And I hope we'll have a great conversation.
Thank you so much. I feel personally that for such a good channel, it is a privilege to be there just to talk about how entire journey till now has been covered, and that will be a good player for me as well.
So now I would like to go back to 70s and just wanted to know how it's like when you're trying to build a business in India in 70s, and how old you actually begin this journey that you're known for today.
See, in 70s, relatively there was the competition always remains. It is all relative to you, in which field you are working. Competition has always been in every segment on this planet.
Yes.
And every species and every time for humanity also, it has always remained in every corner of the world.
Okay.
So when in 1975 I started my career with looking at an opportunity that there was a scooter introduced in India, Vijay Super, and that was by Scooters India Limited, and the parent company was Innocenti in Italy. So when they introduced the scooter, there were no accessories, which were available in the Indian market for that particular scooter.
Okay.
While the accessories for Vespa and Lambretta scooters, which were already existing in the Indian competition, were there. Those accessories at that time used to be, rear view mirror, seat cover, stepney cover, basket, mudguard.
Yes.
So all these things for other scooters were available, but for this new one was not there.
Okay.
So I took an opportunity of taking a scooter along with me from the showroom and took to all the manufacturers of accessories in and around Delhi.
Okay.
And got that, gave the measurements, got that designed under my brand.
Oh.
So all the accessories, like whether rubber mat or seat cover or basket or mudguards or all that, I got designed.
Okay.
And then gave offer to, I took the list of all the developers in the country who had taken agency,
Okay.
So I offered to them the direct OEM accessories like. So since there were no manufacturers for those accessories, so I had the first mover advantage. So in सारी चीज़ों के साथ करते करते life kept on moving, and 1983, you are sitting here in my house.
Yeah.
I was quite young at that time.
Okay.
83, I had the opportunity of buying my first house where I continue to stay.
Okay.
And that was my 20s. So I was self-made through scholarship savings, then self-entrepreneurship, then got myself the home. I got myself car even before my marriage.
Okay.
And
So which
I have been, at that time I took Premier Padmini, that was the only car, which was a good car. Then there was Ambassador.
Ambassador.
Then there was another car which was Standard Gazelle.
Okay.
So Standard Gazelle was not as good. Ambassador was little too big. Then Premier Padmini was a pride possession at that time. I mean, today's the best Mercedes, at that time, if you compare, the honor of having a Premier Padmini was more than having the best model of Mercedes today.
Oh, okay. Perks of having an entrepreneur mindset.
तो उसके बाद जब when I took got my first house in South Delhi, that too, and a big area, I had the opportunity of buying several plots and being able to sell them quickly and make profits.
Okay.
So this all went on till 1987 when I came across Gurgaon Master Plan.
Okay.
So Gurgaon Master Plan, at that time DLF was aggregating phase 1 and in that area in Gurgaon, New
Yes.
Gurgaon.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I surveyed the area, went through the master plan very closely to understand the future of expansion of Delhi.
Okay.
And it was till Wazirabad village, that is currently what we call Golf Course Road.
Okay.
So at that time, DLF Honors, KP Singh and his team, they were aggregating, going in those villages. So I knew that they have come up to this area.
Yes.
So immediately beyond that area, I identified the area which was not yet touched by any developer,
Not explored.
not explored.
Yes.
And I knew now the next is this. I will say real estate is one of the biggest challenges to work with in this country. अभी तो नए नए डेवलपर आ रहे हैं, पुराने तो ज़्यादातर बेचारे जो हैं उसको सस्टेन करना बड़ा मुश्किल हो गया. With those challenges which magnified post 2012.
So even before the shoot, when we were having a conversation, like ice-breaking session, I realized very relaxed and calm person, and you're carrying such a heavy legacy behind you. So I would like to know that intensity angle a little bit. Like, is there a spirituality behind this, or what?
See, there are 2-3 things. My mother was president of Arya Samaj, and my father was also very, very spiritual. So they only believed in that you are on this planet only for giving, because you don't carry anything along. So do something good only. Whenever you do work, you do good for the others.
Yes.
And those who do this will face the maximum challenges also.
Okay.
So take them as they come. So that is one part. Second is that since my father itself, they were interested in wildlife and forests from that time, because by virtue of that he used to get transferable posting on remote areas also.
Okay.
And at that time India had very good forest cover and wildlife and species. So we were, from the very childhood, we were very much into it. So as I grew in 1975 onwards only, as I used to take off at least 3-4 times in a month.
Okay.
To go to the forests only or to the hill stations. So you can say that about 25% of my life has been in the forest or in the nature only.
Okay.
And I love it. I feel that that is one part which made me successful. Because whenever I have to go out, I would keep my work up to date and finish it, and only then I'll go.
Yes.
So my all office jobs and all works which I'm supposed to do, I have always been able to keep up to date.
Yes.
So एक तो ये रहता है. दूसरा ये है कि when you go to the forest and you are focused upon conservation, there is some divinity when you are helping the nature.
Yes.
The nature will always bless you.
Is there a room for 1,000 more Navin Rahejas in India for over next 10 years?
See, I won't say that. I am just doing my karma. I am doing my best. And the way the world is evolving, now this has become a challenge for me as well, because artificial intelligence since last few months, rather just about 1 year,
Yes.
it has become a big challenge to scale up and do evolution and train your people also like that. So not thousand, millions of Navin Rahejas will be coming in India, you'll see in the coming time. Because supported by a global database which is available on their hand
Okay.
and which is connected, you know. So people will, I'm very sure, Indians are good. We in our country, I look at most of our people are having divinity, values, peace loving, hard working. When they go out of India and work in other countries, they become CEOs and heads of even opportunity to be head of the state as well.
Yes.
So we Indians have, genetically we are superior. We are Aryans.
Yeah.
So Navin Raheja is one who got privilege and opportunity and the blessings of the Almighty.
Yeah.
But I look at it's not only Navin Raheja.
Yeah.
It is, I think our entire country deserves to be growing, deserves to be there. And we must all help each other
Yeah.
and support the system. And not only the human beings, because we are just one species. We must support and help the wildlife conservation and overall planet. As you see, can't sustain long term in unorganized development, and with so much of pollution levels growing up, and so much of no care beyond, you're just taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
That is not the solution for this long-term sustainability of the country also, and society also, and planet also. We have to have larger responsibilities as well,
Yeah.
and not this money. As I look at that, does not do really well unless it is utilized properly.
Okay.
It must be. How much money do you need in your life?
Capital plays a very small part.
You need capital only, and at times my lesson, which I learnt myself, should not overdo things, when it comes to capital and investments, and don't take every opportunity coming your way.
Okay.
Be more selective.
That's what you learn being an entrepreneur.
Now,
Yeah.
lately. Because at times, in the competition, it becomes a mad rush also.
Okay.
And that mad rush is disastrous for any entrepreneur.
So, do you precise yourself as an artist or a service provider in real estate?
I would say being artist is, your thought process, your passion, your heart, which you put in your, work. And otherwise, at the end of the day, you are involved in your business as well.
Yes.
So, आर्टिस्ट तो आपके अंदर हर एक के अंदर होता ही है, किसी न किसी फॉर्म में होता ही है. It is about how you put it in your actions as well.
Okay.
So I will say it is both ways, both things are there.
Okay.
And ये जो अंदर बैठा हुआ जो एक आर्टिस्ट है, ये मेरे से कई काम करवाता है. ये मेरे से टाइगर सेविंग पे भी काम करवाता है, कंजर्वेशन पे भी काम करवाता है, लॉन्ग टर्म सस्टेनेबिलिटी इन आवर बिल्डिंग्स उसके ऊपर भी काम करवाता है, डिज़ाइन पे भी काम करवाता है. और इस सब के अंदर लॉन्ग टर्म सोच ये भी होती है कि जो मेरे कस्टमर ने मेरे को पैसा दिया है उसका बहुत मेहनत का पैसा होता है, क्योंकि मैंने देखा है अपने पेरेंट्स को.
How did you sell your first few projects? Like, is
first
there any
few
story behind it?
हाँ, फर्स्ट फ्यू प्रोजेक्ट्स में I'll tell that. We knew in Delhi कि दिल्ली में डेवलपमेंट नहीं हो रहा है. And from my house I came to know about the real estate, how to run it. Then I knew that further expansion is happening to Faridabad and to Gurgaon. So Gurgaon में जब ये पहले ही पता था कि ये डिमांड है, जनरेट हो रहा है और एक्सपेंशन दिल्ली का उधर ही होगा क्योंकि यहाँ हो ही नहीं सकता. There is solely under one control, that is Delhi Development Authority. एंड उसके अलावा तो कोई गवर्नमेंट एजेंसीज के अलावा प्राइवेट डेवलपर्स का यहाँ पे कोई स्कीम नहीं होता था. सो आई हैव द ऑनर टू से नंबर वन, आई वाज द फर्स्ट टू हैव ए कमर्शियल कॉम्प्लेक्स इन सेक्टर 29 गुड़गांव. I purchased in auction, developed in time and sold. I was the first one to do another commercial complex in Manesar when Manesar industrial area had just started taking shape. There was need of banks and eateries and other things, so there was no commercial establishment. So I was the first mover advantage there. Then on sector 32 I developed another good housing, Atlantis at that time, and at that particular time there were not many developers. So that got the award of best housing complex in India by CRISIL and CNBC. So वो भी रिकॉर्ड टाइम में हमने 2.5 साल में ही बना दिया था अगेंस्ट कमिटमेंट ऑफ 3.5 years. And that was a great quality. That's how it got the awards also. Then competition kept on going up. तो जब नई मास्टर प्लान गुड़गांव में आई, so my company was the first to get the maximum licenses. Rather first all licenses in the sequence. And it was the first one to deliver also, complete those projects and deliver. All those projects. Our company had been the first in slum redevelopment in Delhi, and in partnership with Government of India. So the houses are also ready, and I'm very happy to say that my 20,000 people, they are too happy and celebration mood में है कि PM साहब के साथ अब celebration अब करने का time आ गया है to actually take their possessions. तो वो भी पहली बार ही हुआ. First one, again I'm doing the tallest building in Haryana, that is Revanta, which is almost complete now, 61 floors. And again I'm doing the tallest tower of Delhi, which is 2.5 times, more than 2.5 times taller than Qutub Minar, and twice taller than like Vikas Minar of DDA or NDMC Center. So this is also now speeding up, going very fast, construction going on very fast. We have already crossed the levels of Qutub Minar and Vikas Minar, etc. We've gone higher than that already. So rushing to complete the building. Those. So most of the things which have been done by us, as you said, that how you made them successful. So successful तो ये ऐसे ही होता है कि लोगों को ये एस्पिरेशन को आप कैसे मीट कर रहे हो, डिमांड और एस्पिरेशन को. अभी कमिंग टाइम पे वी आर लुकिंग एट सीनियर हाउसिंग बिकॉज दैट इज गोइंग टू बी अ बिग चैलेंज in the evolving society and way of life and nuclear families.
And sir, sustainability is becoming a key factor these days, no? So how is Raheja Developers incorporating eco-friendly practices in upcoming projects?
First developer, again, we will be doing solid waste in all our new projects. Solid waste के ऊपर अभी कोई developer काम नहीं कर रहा है. So we have already gone into that. So coming all the projects will have a zero discharge, neither water nor any other organic waste or even recyclable waste. So it will be long-term sustainability will be maintained. Complexes will be environment friendly. They will try to make them maximum green as well. And quality में भी जो elements हम use कर रहे हैं अब going forward, they will be all more natural and more locally produced.
Okay.
Sustainability is very important. I think we should all realize
Yes.
we cannot dirty the planet anymore.
Of course. So, like, from sustainability, I would like to discuss, like, as I told you, I'm very excited to discuss that wildlife mindset of yours. Along with this business, you have this like wildlife passion before this business, or it is just a byproduct of the real estate business?
No, it is not byproduct.
Okay.
Wildlife, as I mentioned to you, that I had the opportunity of getting my first scooter in 1975 because of that scooter agency and all.
Yeah.
And believe me, because of the inheritance of a passion, during that time only, for the first time on scooter only, I went to the China border beyond Badrinath.
Oh, okay.
And it was the headlines in the newspaper. The first time a scooter has come to that far and created a record.
Wow.
Then, first time a scooter went to Corbett National Park.
Okay.
And at that time ढिकाला जो कोर जोन है हमारा, तो उस टाइम के ऊपर जो है कोई रेस्ट्रिक्शन ज़्यादा नहीं होती थी. तो जहाँ पे अभी लोग डरते हैं कि भाई कोई जिप्सी से उतर नहीं जाएगा, कुछ ये नहीं, और बड़ा ओवर रेगुलेटेड है. So I used to go to even Dhikala on scooter from Delhi.
On scooter?
हाँ.
Wow.
And at that time वहाँ नहीं होता था, रेस्ट्रिक्शन कुछ नहीं होता था. ₹2.5 का टिकट कटता था धनगढ़ी गेट के ऊपर, और for usage of the forest road. And I used to go there, pitch my tent also and stay in that. Tigers were there at that time also, and I got my first tiger encounter in my very first visit itself. And that at the time when I was on foot, I had parked my scooter and was almost 50 yards from my scooter when I encountered the tiger.
Oh, okay. And
So,
what was the like scenario?
तो उससे हाँ वही बता रहा हूँ, ये तो पैशन है.
अच्छा.
ये उस टाइम के ऊपर there was nothing like कि इसका कोई बिजनेस से कनेक्ट था. No, it was not. It was just एक पैशन था अंदर. वो पैशन continuously रहा. And almost every weekend on Friday evenings, I used to go to either mountains or the forests. Most of my life. And be in the office on Monday morning. और अगर छुट्टी है तो Tuesday.
Wow.
तो I have spent a good part of my life. 150 से ज़्यादा फिल्में बनाई हैं जो YouTube में रहेजा वाइल्ड लाइफ के नाम से चलती हैं. जो they have the, I think, one of the highly viewed films also. बहुत क्लिक्स हैं, कईयों में तो almost 1 करोड़ क्लिक है.
Yes, yes.
So that means people like.
And you had your interest in
But it gives education also, you know.
Yes.
अगर कोई भी उसको देखता है, पूरे को इन्वॉल्व करता है, या मेरी लिखी हुई स्टोरीज को पढ़ते हैं वाइल्ड लाइफ की फर्स्ट हैंड, तो दे एक्चुअली दैट जनरेट्स इंटरेस्ट in beyond yourself to every human being. No? Otherwise, we human beings are only from मेरे को घर में क्या चाहिए, मेरे को ऑफिस में क्या चाहिए, ऑफिस में क्या करना है, ये क्या करना है, वो क्या करना है. But little, this planet is much beyond.
Yeah.
Much beyond that single species and its own, you know, thought process and issues and that. We should try to go beyond that. Yes. Beyond that, पे इतना beautiful मैं बात बता रहा था आपको. It's too beautiful. Okay. Everyone, I mean, if from my podcast no other message can go, but this message must go.
Yeah.
Try to look beyond yourself, beyond humanity also.
Okay.
This is a beautiful word, beyond. Lot of species, lot of things to help.
What would you like to suggest to the young entrepreneurs of India who are like already in this real estate business and who are planning?
In the real estate business, I would say, you know, you are a service industry and just a contractor.
Yeah.
So you start from that mindset. If you create things which are going to give value to the customers on long term, don't think about your own self. Think about your economics to the level that you will be able to complete and deliver.
Okay.
And leave value on the table. So आप अगर you be like that, you be more उसमें चैलेंज भी आता है जब आप लोअर मार्जिन्स के ऊपर कंस्ट्रक्शंस करके सेल करते हैं, तो सेल्फ में अगर आप ऐसा करते हैं तो कई बार जैसे मार्केट खराब होती है तो देन you face that cash flow gaps.
Yeah.
So when their margins are 2x, 3x, then even if something falls, you can move.
Okay.
तो वो थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन आपके पास कम रहता है, लेकिन now going forward, I look at things, that the market is going to sustain. तो ये जो यंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स रियल एस्टेट में आ रहे हैं, इनको अच्छा काम करना चाहिए, और कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट करने से पहले उसकी डिमांड एनालिसिस और ओवरऑल डायनामिक्स को बहुत अच्छी तरह समझे कि विल देयर बी रियल डिमांड एक स्पेकुलेटिव डिमांड होती है, अश्योर्ड रिटर्न्स, ये वो सारा, डोंट इंडल्ज इन दैट.
Okay.
रियल डिमांड, तो रियल डिमांड और रियल सेगमेंट को आप फोकस करें, देन क्रिएट समथिंग विच इज लिटिल डिफरेंट and which is little above the normal, और quality को never compromise, try to give the best, क्योंकि बाकी तो सिस्टम है, अगर कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंटेशंस में भी कई बार आदमी आप फेल करते हैं, तो try to deliver, try to give your best from your heart and from your soul. So once you do that, success will follow.
Okay.
Take it from me.
Okay.
Challenges may be there, but success will follow. And then do justice to your own self also. तो अपने लिए थोड़ा सा टाइम दो, और so that you can think about your life, you can connect with the balance, universe and planet. Because life is also once and one timetable. You hardly get productive 15,000 days in the entire lifetime. So your every day should be delivering something and giving something to the larger system.
So sir, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
your time.
Thank
for
you
your
so
valuable
much.
insights.
Thank you so much.
And our audience would love to watch this podcast. And thank you so much, sir, again.
Thank you so much, Ji. Thank you so much. I will try to do the best to my best ability and from my depth of my soul till I'm there on this planet.